So, dann kam noch eine Area, die wir noch erkunden können, die ich gemacht haben. Nämlich East Trista Highway. Weil der ist ja geblockt war eine Zeit lang. Wir haben uns noch nicht umgeguckt. Maid! Maid! Yes! Sa!
任せて。
俺の番だな。
私の番ね。チャンスよ。
あ、チャンスだ。
行こっか。
私
の番ですね。
行くぞ。
私。ざっとこんなもんね。やっし。
So.
はっ。行こっか。チャンス。
俺の番だな。今だ。
任せてちょうだい。はい。
あ、戦闘終了。先に進もう。
やった。
行くぞ。
任せてちょうだい。今だわ。では。あ、危険度低下。やれや。危険度大。
手強いぞ。
うん、任せて。
あ、今だ。
あ、
行くぞ。チャンスだ。
私の番。今だわ。行きます。行こっか。危険度低下。やれやれだね。
よし、掴んだ。
おや、宝箱があるな。
Tear Cannon。
なんとか行こっか。戦闘終了。
やったか。
In dem Teil von Tristan schon alles? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Aber hier war ja auch noch die Barricade. 敵発見！撃破する！俺の番だな。チャンスだ！
うん、任せて。危険度低下。
Sweep macht halt das, was es machen soll. Es sweept halt, ne? Also, ich weiß in dem Teil. Das heißt, da hinten ist eine Truhe. Maid!
私の番だね。戦闘終了。先。
手強いぞ。マイル。チャンスだ。
私の番だね。戦闘終了。先に行こっか。お宝発見。
Ist da hinten noch eine Truhe?
立派な敵石。
マイル。今だ。
うん、任せて。崩れた。 任せてちょうだい。私の番ですね。
Ja, gut. Gegen Zero Arts Kriege nutze ich dann auch Zero Arts. Hades!
行こっか。はい、崩れた。やったね、完全勝利。
Was hat der hier nochmal gemacht? Ah, first offensive art used in each battle deals. Das könnte auch so dicht sein, to be honest. Gut. Gucken wir mal, ob wir noch die restlichen Chests haben. In der Area. Hier war die Barricade. Das ist jetzt weg. Und hier die ganzen Runden haben wir schon. Germany so courageous. Gucken wir dann nochmal. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir das haben, ob wir alle Battle Notes haben oder nicht. Gehen wir mal. Wo ist denn der Computer Room? Ist der Farm, ist der Farm, ist der Farm. Set yourself up in a computer room, I see. Yeah, that makes sense for you. For the tool, that's why I specifically asked for this board. We used to using a program I wrote at the institute to make a database of every battle you fought so far. You say to play to your strengths, right? I think this would be the best way my program and I could be useful to you. A better database, that sounds really helpful actually. The monsters around here are more deadly than ever, so the more info we have at our fingertips, the better. This idea, I'll take care of it myself too. But actually, I might need your help with one thing, getting the information to it in the first place. But if you stop by and show me your monster guide every once in a while, I'll transfer the data to the database. Wir haben sehr viel Data für dich. It's kind of my nose, I'll be sure to check in. How much work you put into this setup, the least I can do is pass my info along from time to time. Here you go. I've got some new data for me. Mind if I take a look? The base is really coming along. Thanks, Rin. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. And I'll give you for something for your efforts. If you find any monsters, let me know about them. Okay, wie viele Records haben wir? Wir haben 282, nicht 284. Schade. Man kann ja mal gucken. Hessengard Range passt. Limia passt. Area passt. Kälte passt. Guerrero passt. Terrorschrein passt. Fortress passt. Violence passt. Snow Settlement, ja. Sicher, ob mir irgendwas hier fehlt oder nicht? Das ist ja die Frage. Nee, sehe ich mir nicht, aber hier müsste nämlich noch was drin sein, vor allem halt hier. Okay. Dann müssen wir mal noch gucken, ob wir noch 2 weitere Entries finden. Weil dann kriegen wir nämlich noch Masterquards davon und da wirklich nur 2 off sind, dann würde ich das gerade wirklich mal noch versuchen. So.
どこへ行こうか。任せて。
So.
俺の番だな。チャンスだ。
任せ。チャンスよ。はい。行こうか。戦闘終了。
Hier soll irgendwo eine Metal Beetle sein. Ah, dich.
チャンスよ。任せて。
Yep. Teleskop.
行くぞ。
任せて。行きます。私。戦闘終了。はっ。
Also. Sind wir bei 283 Records. Jetzt ist halt die Frage, wo sind die anderen? Das heißt, ich muss jetzt mal durchgucken. So. Wir haben Isengard Range. Wir haben Linbound, wir haben den Steel Column, Venom Demon, Shadow Dancer, Hippotope, Skygazer, Stormstar, Frog, Scorpion. Dann haben wir Emir Valley. Draußen Snow, nix, Frostbite, Martin, Snoret, Eisige Penguin, Soy Magic in All-Time, Ice Krogon, Sasquatch, Lunaria, Ranger, Sasapanda, Gordy Chef, Ooze, Polyjelly, Blade Warren, Passt, Kellic, Crabmanger, Death Gargle, Fanged Wolf, Purpose Scroller, yup, Elder, like Acerbic Martian, Sorta, Flying Feline, Eerie Bug, Expert, a Bearmore, Scary Dinosaur, Crabmanger, Black Sheep, Würmungand, yup. Easter Star, Jelly Shroom, Bloody Dandelion, Pom, Blade Pins, Lullaby Frog, Rembrandt, Velvet, Detective G, Van Dytron, Goliath and Castrel, Galileo Fire Road, More Scavenger, Cockatrice, Thunderbee, Ashen Pom, Metal Beetle. Yep, passt. Terrorschrein, Coin Beetle, 10 Tarantula, Distilling, Gaia, Papillion, Basilisk, Slug, Demon und nochmal ein Gaia. 2 Tildon Gaias. Geile Fortress, das passt. Northern Island South, Windcrest Brood, Thunder, Ostrich Bruder, Thunder, Neverland. Medic Settlement, das passt. North, wir haben Creepy Sheep, Wind von Whitefang, Sword Horse, Rhinocider, Hippogriff, Kelly Cougar und Ortime. Northeast, wir haben Minnesota Killer Quark, Stone Golem. Wait, hier fehlt mir was. Grassmaul! Ein Grassmaul fehlt mir. Choose a destination. Area Shrine. Wo ist ein Grassmaul? Wo ist denn?
行くぞ。
私の
俺の番。
任せざっとこんなはっこちらの
参る。
Ihr seid ihr aneinander.
行こっか戦闘終了
Bist du ein Grassmaul?
やばいそう危険
俺の番だな。
Du bist ein Stoker und bist ein Stony Croaker.
Immer da.
行こっか危険度低下
Ah, da.
私の番だね
Ja, interessant.
行くぞ。よし。これで大丈夫だ。
So, damit hätten wir das. There you go. An old accommodator. Thanks for all that work, Green. You really packed this database full of useful info. I'd say when it comes to the monsters in Eastern Ironia, it's as good as complete. Really? Oh, that's quite an achievement, if I do say so myself. With a database like this will help us out in the future too. I sure hope so. I put a lot of work into this program, so it'd be really nice to see it pay off. But even so, I was just one piece that would have been useless without all the data you gathered so seriously. Thanks. Alright, people really should give you rewards for this sort of thing, so... Calamity. Und damit habe ich alle Master Quartz. Give for all 31 varieties of Master Quartz. It sure seems really powerful too. It should be. It was something Professor Schmidt was researching over at the Institute of Technology. I talked him into letting me take it with me since I figured it would come in handy one day. I just told him I'd put together some reports on his future to get it out of there though. Sounds like something they'd agree to. I'm really cut out for using it still, so just been collecting dust. I know it gets the best out of course like you guys, alright? So probably can give it a workout. Muss ich mal angucken, weil ich hatte das Ding bisher noch nie. Calamity. Magic damage up when HP is high. Physical damage up when HP is high. Was hast du der Zeit? Criminal? Ja, nö, könnt ihr. Gönnt ihr einfach. Sehr schön. So, dann haben wir jetzt noch irgendwas auf meinen Notes. können auch ein paar Sidequests machen. Das machen wir aber gleich. Ich mache schon eine kurze Toilettenpause. Dann nehmen wir noch ein paar so eine Cutscene mit und danach sind wir wirklich durch mit den letzten größeren Sidequests. Wir sehen uns gleich. Da bin ich wieder. Da sind wir wieder. So. Gönnen wir uns nochmal so ein paar Kleinigkeiten. Bevor wir uns Richtung Finale wirklich aufmachen. Also finale Mission. Dazu erst einmal kurz ein paar Erinnerungen. So, danke.
どこへ行こうか。
カレー
カレージャス発進。
Wir können nämlich noch mal mit Scarlett und Juice seinem Dad reden. Ich glaube, Annex für Scarlett, oder? Take it on, are you? You really are the medicine little boy. Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured. How are you feeling? I've heard you're still bedridden. Oh, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm Maria Taffy, for better or for worse. If I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Ilias instead of being left here. Huh, not likely. He does have your reasons for becoming one. You need to atone for what he did as a terrorist first. She seems kind of different from before. She seems a lot more peace now. What you have done cannot be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist. But I still want to know that what made you hate Chancellor so much. Before your own life to attack his. Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlett? I never had a chance to hear that part last time we spoke. I suppose it's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not a special story, but if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pentagruel. We had a big farm in Midwestern Erebonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then, all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. It was supposedly part of a national project with the Chancellor backing it. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of mirror. We were meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live. Apparently. I wasn't even in Bonia when it happened. By the time I got back into the country, it was all over. The farm was my father's life. We tried, but we couldn't find another place that could even begin to compare to the one we had lost. And in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for. I do hear stories like that from time to time about the Chancellor. Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards. My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair and tried to drown his sorrows with alcohol, and then he eventually died in an accident. After that, we all just drifted apart. I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore. I don't know what to say. I just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you. Scarlett. Don't worry, we will, you have my word. He's our classmate after all. Whether he likes it or not, he's one of us. He can't just leave us so easily. He needs to come back and take full responsibility for all the trouble he caused at the festival. And it's my job to go out of my way for my students, so that's just what I'm going to do. Thank you for telling us the story. I will get better soon. Got myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I? Yup. This is the way to Father's private room. Would any of you mind if I paid a visit to summary? Not at all, assuming I think you do. We're all as curious as you are. You're crazy. I think you should refrain from silence. Just watch. I'll return to glory no matter what it takes. You know, to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumph and return. He doesn't seem to be repenting in the slightest. Some people seriously won't know when to give up. Father, I beg you to stop this madness. Why can you not understand that all you're doing is soiling the good name of Arborea? I dare speak to me in such a manner. Whose fault do you think this is that I'm in this situation to begin with? Your own. Exactly, ganz genau. Your own, Father. You know, we stand above the common people, but it is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride. You've become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What his family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more as worthy of being loyal subjects of His Majesty. Why can't you understand that, Father? Jesus. Jesus. And who do you think you're lecturing? I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless. I apologize for being out of turn. I shall serve as your electing representatives to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that it is soon. What will do for now? You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and great inner strength. Grandfather? I leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Jesus. Keep fingers there until I can return. And beware of the Kayan. Man is not to be trusted. Use the Alliance's power for his own benefit and takes control of everything important himself. Here is something planned. I know it. Yes, should he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all this? I'm certain that it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well. Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it. I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him. Well, you'll excuse me to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father. Please excuse us. I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It hasn't changed. But I don't know. I get the impression what you said had some effect on him. As did I. In my 8 years as part of his family, that is the first he's shown any interest in me. Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential in me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. I can face my brother as a proud member of the Arborea family. Glad you choose this. Right, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again too. Right. Good. Organized Party. Wir wollen Destination haben. Ruby Grounds. Hier gibt es anscheinend noch irgendwo eine Cutscene. Drüben? Ja. Am I? He's awake. I got ideas to our light, sir. Oh, the fourth hour edition has been hoping for this since the day we thought you left us. Oh, I can't believe you're actually back. Didn't you get my eyes checked? Wasn't he supposed to have disappeared when Gary Fortis got annihilated? Or is he still alive? I believe it if I weren't seeing it. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it happen right in front of us. Not much of a choice but to accept the reality of what we see here. Quite unexpected, of course, but this may have something to do with the vanishing of the Asher tree. Perhaps its miraculous power being lost without him reappearing somehow. At least it moves it out of the realm of complete impossibility. Got no right present to find out if that's the case for sure. Whatever happened, there's not much we can do for him or anyone else by sitting around here. We just get in the way for now. Let's leave things to do this, things to the soldiers. Glad one person is safe, but the only way we can save everyone is to secure a lasting peace. Let's go. Yep. Damit er als Kia sozusagen Gladiator Fortis annihilated hat, hat er nicht die Person getötet, sondern hat sie einfach sozusagen nur spiritually displaced. Würde ich es mal jetzt so schön nennen. Die wurden einfach nur irgendwo hin, dass sie weggezaubert. Warum will ich immer auf Organized Party gehen? Nein, ich will zu Courageous und ich will dann nochmal irgendwo hin traveln. Und keine Partys organisieren. Danke. So. I expected you to still be interested, officer. I think I would disappeared off reflection on my first large-scale project in some time. Nothing more than that. Simuro proved to be a real challenge to work with, but I found the experience valuable all the same. Once this is all over, we'll be sure to come visit and thank you properly for all this. I'd like to thank you for all you've done for my grandfather. I don't want your thanks. On the topic of the dollaring out fool, I'd like you to give him a message from me. Tell him to stop pretending to be some sort of hermit or whatever he says he is and do his damn job for once. Roger. Care about how you use that finished product or even what happens to this nation because of it. What I want from you is the data on its usage. Good data. Glad to see he's as friendly as ever. Honesty and empathy are not this more and strong suits. As sexy as the whole middle-aged craftsman thing can be, I think I'll take a hard pass on this one. Come on, Sarah. Gibt es denn jetzt eine Cutscene, wenn ich jetzt... Warum? Jedes verfickte Mal. Nutze den richtigen Menüpoint. Jesus. Goddamn. Wenn ich jetzt mal nach direkt Valimar gehe? Ist die Frage, wo chillt er? Oh wait, die sind schon wieder im Nord-Settlement, sind sie, oder? Chillt er noch hier oder ist er mit dem Settlement? Ich glaube, die sind schon wieder runtergereist. Yep. Stimmt, Trading Post. Ich war da nochmal kurz dagegen gucken wegen Trades. Sollte euch in Verbindung vom Getting within Free Hackers of Shower. Gott. Wahrscheinlich vielleicht den Elder? Oh, was Elder? Elder war das da hinten. Ne, okay. Turn to the courageous. Shops on deck. So, was wollen wir jetzt noch traden? Aber irgendwas, was wir noch nicht getradet haben. Hier ist jetzt so die Frage zum Beispiel. Wir haben noch kein Deep Orko. Das könnte man jetzt mal ändern. können das auch noch bei ihm kaufen, aber... So, haben wir irgendeinen Quarz, was ich noch nicht habe. Confused zum Beispiel noch nicht. Ja, eigentlich schon 2? Wahrscheinlich noch gerade irgendwo ein News sein. So, haben wir hiervon irgendwas noch nicht. Oh, okay, ich habe keine Yield Materials mehr. Na dann. Also gibt es noch shoptechnisch noch irgendwas anderes? Okay, dann passt das. Dann machen wir mal hier mal sozusagen eine Art Safety Save.